So the last week at practice, we worked on the hitch kick positions. And there's when you teach across the board the same thing, what you're going to see is consistent results. And obviously, not every jumper is designed or built for the hitch kick. There's going to be different variations. But I teach the hitch kick because the runoff position is the base into any type of long jump. If you're a hang or a glide athlete, you have to run off the board first, which basically is the hitch kick that blends into another style of jumping. But at the end of the day, what I do is I really show them each individual position. I put their body in those positions and we walk through it over and over again. What this does is it helps them learn it on their own, obviously, but it also progresses them so they can learn through every type of learning, whether it's auditory, whether it's kinesthetic, or visual. They understand all the concepts. But even from there, when you get interactive with them and put them in this kind of classroom setting, you'll notice that they're going to be able to compare themselves to someone else right next to them, which really develops the athletes, and it makes a better environment, and it keeps the younger athletes developing. So if they're a sophomore learning this, then by the time they're a senior, they're going to just really understand the motions and the movements. So moving forward, you can see that we then put this from walking into a running version, and we're mainly just focusing on having their posture up tall and their feet hitting underneath them, and then carrying that through to each one. And again, you can see that we're only working on pop-ups. We're not really working on the full part. And there's a range of athletes and abilities. But what I usually do is I have a couple athletes on the runway at one time. Then the rest of the athletes are behind me, so they're able to hear my critiques and my suggestions for the athletes to adjust. And even if there are some athletes that have the same type of flaws, I'll have those athletes jump back to back. So once one goes, the other one can come up and I can say, this is what you do. And it progresses and gets better. So all in all, they're doing really well, progressing, and we're excited to start jumping really soon.